Hello children, welcome to video classes and I'm really happy that you're watching this video. And before further go, let's get started at today's video class. And in the previous video, we have discussed introduction of no men or foreign. So as we discussed, it is a poem which was written by James Kirkup. Okay children, before further go, let's get started. So as we can see the picture, this is a kind of war picture, but it is not exactly the war, but the picture gives us a theme and a message to us, the universal brotherhood. Isn't it children? We will discuss how the picture can describe it. Isn't it? Every man is equal as we discussed in the previous video. And just keep in your mind that particular thing and let's begin our poem. Now read the poem. Remember, no men are strange, no country is foreign. Beneath all uniforms, a single body breathes like us. The land our brothers walk upon is earth like this, in which we all shall lie. A very, very beautiful poem, children, and a very thoughtful and themeful poem that I could say that. And remember, that means not to forget. Don't forget that no men are strange. No one is strange. You have to remember that. No country is foreign. No country is foreign. So because everyone is equal, everyone belongs to one family. Isn't it? The family itself is a universe. Isn't it, children? And see, here we have a words like beneath all uniforms, a single body breathes like us. So, see, the poet had written a very, very nicely. Every word and every sentence has its own significance to speak about the theme of the poem. Okay, children, see, beneath all uniforms, here we're talking about the soldiers, isn't it? All uniforms. Every country has soldiers. Every country has their own army, their own soldiers, isn't it? But every uniform color is different, every uniform style is different. But the thing is, beneath all the uniforms is obviously the style, the color, and the look, and everything of the uniform is different from each country to another country. But the thing is, beneath all the uniforms, a single body breathes like us. Isn't it? The uniform is different, but not the man who wore the uniform. Isn't it, children? I really hope you have understood this particular sentence. Yes, obviously the uniforms are different, but the thing is, the body is not different. The body belongs to human race. The body belongs to a man. Isn't it, children? So he is not different. The uniform can be different from each other, but the body, the man is not different because he belongs to human race. Everyone is equal. Isn't it, children? The land our brothers walk upon is earth like this. Isn't it? So just see the land. Just see the land. So we are walking on this particular land, and obviously this land belongs to everywhere. Isn't it? Everywhere on the earth we could see the same earth. So even that particular brothers also walking on this particular land only. There is no difference. There is no difference. Isn't it, children? And in which we all shall lie. This land, we all will, lie on this particular land, in this particular land one day. After death, what happened? We all will be buried in this land only. Whoever it can be. It can be a very great man. It can be a very powerful man. It can be a very, whatever, the poor, middle class, or rich, whoever it can be. Everyone one day will lie on this land, buried on this land. Isn't it, children? That is for sure. A very themeful and thoughtful poem, as I told you that. Remember, no men are strange, no country is foreign. Beneath all uniforms, a single body breathes just like us. The land our brothers walk upon is earth like this, in which we all shall lie one day. Isn't it, children? And the next stanza. They too, aware of sun and air and water, are fed by peaceful harvest, by war's long winter stout. The hands are ours, and in their lines we read a labor not different from our own. Everyone is equal. That is what the theme. In every stanza, we could find the theme. Every sentence itself says the thought of the poet, as we discussed earlier. Isn't it, children? See, they too. They means, everyone. Everyone is aware of sun. Everyone aware of air and water. The water is source for to them. Everyone. There is not at all, reservations. There are no any kind of, influences or something of the nature. The sunlight can get everyone. The air can get everyone. Water can get everyone. Isn't it? All are same. Now fed by peaceful harvest. Peaceful harvest, to live with no hatred. Peaceful harvest means to live with no hatred. Isn't it, children? So they also can live with no hatred. Isn't it? Peaceful harvest. By war's long winter stout. Isn't it? And then a labor not different from our own. So everyone, sorry. Their hands are ours, and in their lines we read a labor not different from our own. Everyone is equal. Isn't it, children? Whoever it can be. Here we're talking about the war again. The war, isn't it? Whoever it can be. So you have to understand the other opponent, country, the other enemy country, isn't it? There is no enemies in our earth. We all are equal. Whatever the person could be, whatever the person will do for us, we end of the day we all are equal. We all will be buried in this land only, isn't it? That is same, air is same, sun is same, water is same, everything is same. Why the wars are happening? Why the wars are happening? We all are equal. No matter what people say to us, no matter how the people respond to us, we have to treat everyone equal, children. The hands are ours. Obviously, their hands is also ours. They looks just like our hands. And obviously we can get that. And in the lines we read and labor not different from our own. No one is different from our own. Everyone is equal, or labor, or whoever it can be. Isn't it? And remember, they have eyes like ours that wake or sleep, and strength that can be won by love. In every land is common life. In every land is common life that all can recognize and understand. Isn't it, children? And I really hope you have understood. See, here we can here we can understand. Remember, they have eyes just like us. We have eyes, they have eyes. I mean, everyone have eyes, isn't it? So they just waking up just like us, they just sleep just like us, and they just do things just like us. Everything is same. And why we are treating other people like different or something else? And the strength that can be won by love. Isn't it, children? See, the thing is, only love can win strength, not another from strength, isn't it? Another form of strength. Only love can win, isn't it? Yes, only love can win strength, not another form of strength. I really hope you have understood. And see, just like everything we did, in every land is common life. Every land, whatever the life that we are leading, it is common to every land. See, we just wake up in an early morning and we eat some food and we go to work or the school or the college, or we do some things. And even every land people do the same thing. Every country people do the same thing. There is no differences at all. isn't it, children? So that is what you have to understand, that that all can recognize and understand. Okay, let us remember, whenever we are told to hate our brothers, so not to forget, don't forget, whenever someone will tell something to us, like our politicians or some other people will tell us, you have to, so see our country, a kind of injecting us a very enemic powers on the other country, isn't it? But the thing is, we have to treat everyone as equal, whatever the country they belongs to, whatever the race they belongs to, whatever the caste they belongs to, we have to treat everyone as equal, because they have the equal rights, isn't it, children? So someone will obviously tells us we have to hate someone, but we shouldn't do that. It is ourselves that we shall dispose, betray, condemn. Remember, we who take arms against each other, it is the human earth that we defile. So see, children, if we do so, if we do things just like this, we are the one who are spoiling this earth, who are spoiling this earth. See, we are just listening the voice of the authorities, we are just listening the voice of politicians and all, and we are keep producing a kind of evil thoughts on the other countries, but it is not correct. So that means if we are creating evil thoughts on the others, on the other countries, that means we are disposing, we are just, we are just making a kind of bad things on us, we are betraying us, we are condemning us ourselves, isn't it? So you have to just remember who you are against. We shouldn't be against to anyone, because we all are equal, isn't it? It is the human earth that we defile. The human race is just spoiling the earth if we do so. Or if we do not do things just like that, we all can live the life very happily. And our hells of fire and dust outrace the innocence. A fate that is everywhere our own. Remember, no man are foreign and no country strange. Isn't it, children? So see, as we know that everyone is equal, as we are discussing. And see, here we have to understand, our hells of fire and dust outrace the innocence. That means, see, we are just spoiling it. Like refer, our hells of fire and dust means reference to evil effects of war. Again, we're talking about the war. What will happen if we do a kind of war with someone? Obviously, we are just damaging ourselves, we are just damaging the weather, air and everything. The outrage and the innocence obviously will be polluted, isn't it, children? And of air that is everywhere our own. The air is ours, we shouldn't pollute it. Everything is belongs to us, we shouldn't do anything harm to them, isn't it? Remember, no man are foreign, no man are foreign, and no country strange. So the poem starts with the same sentence. Remember, no man are foreign and no country strange, and ends with the same sentence. Remember, no man are foreign and no country strange. So here we have to understand is that we are doing wars, every country doing the wars, but we have to understand the other person who's standing in front of us with a gun is just like us, and they are our brothers. We cannot shoot them, we cannot fight with them, but the only thing, we are just listening of our politicians or whatever the higher authorities voices, isn't it, children? That is what our poet intention. Okay, the poet intention is we shouldn't harm anyone, because we have to treat everyone as equal. And that too, this particular poem has written in the sense of, the war, in the sense of the war. We are killing our brothers, we are fighting against our brothers, we are shooting our brothers. See, here we can see the tie. I am a man, I am a man, I am a man. So even I am just equal to you. I'm not at all different. I'm not at all different person from you, isn't it? I'm just like you. and and what we have to do is that we have to give respect to each other, understand? And the war's obviously happening whatever the circumstances, but the writer wants to convey the message we all are brothers. No matter which country you belongs to, no matter which religion you belongs to, no matter which caste you belongs to, no matter which kind of complexion you have, everyone is equal. That is what our poet intention, and remaining things we will discuss in the live class. And if you have any doubts, please let me know and I'll try to clarify the doubts. Thank you very much for watching the entire video. Thank you so much.